Hello, welcome to your weather for the week ahead from the Met Office. There's an awful lot going on over the next 5 to 7 days. It kind of breaks down into three, with more wet weather to come over the next day or two. There are warnings in force. If you're after some sunshine this week, then Wednesday is your best bet. Generally looking dry and bright, but it is going to be quite a cold start to the day, with some places seeing a touch of frost. And then at the end of the week, well, there's a lot of uncertainty, thanks to what is currently a hurricane, Hurricane Lorenzo. Now, this storm is a long, long way from the UK at the moment. It is a pretty powerful storm nonetheless. It will be drifting its way northwards. As it does so, as it approaches the UK, it will no longer be a hurricane, but it could throw some wet and windy weather our way. Even before that, we do have plenty of wet and windy weather over the next couple of days. As I mentioned, an area of low pressure bringing rain across the country during Monday and Tuesday, and there are warnings in force. Really reaching northern Scotland. Here it'll be a bright but cold start to Tuesday, with some heavy showers in the far north. A dull, damp day over parts of northern England, particularly east of the Pennines. In the south, it's all about heavy showers breaking out. And they could cause some problems. We've had a lot of rain recently. There'll be a lot of spray and surface water on the roads where those showers break out, particularly through the evening rush hour. So there may be some travel disruption. We do have a yellow warning in force for that. It should brighten up in southern Scotland and Northern Ireland through the day. Get some afternoon sunshine here, but it won't be warm. Temperatures struggling to get into the teens, particularly chilly in northern Scotland. Whereas in the south, if we get a bit of brightness, actually we could see highs of 18 or 19 Celsius, but there will be heavy showers never too far away. Now, that low pressure bringing the showery rain does ebb away on Tuesday evening, and then the winds start to come down from the north. That's going to bring a real chill right across the country on Wednesday morning. We will see some pockets of frost in rural areas anywhere from northern England northwards, but even in the south, it's going to be a lot colder on Wednesday morning than recent mornings. Still quite blustery across the northeast and down the east coast generally. A small chance of 1 or 2 showers, but for most places, looking dry and fine on Wednesday. We should see a fair bit of sunshine. And yes, as I say, the best chance of some sunshine through the course of this week. But look at the temperatures. We're only struggling into the teens in many places, so that's going to feel quite a lot fresher on Wednesday. Then what happens after that? Well, as I say, there's still quite a bit of uncertainty about exactly how Lorenzo changes from a hurricane into a normal area of low pressure. That'll probably happen during Wednesday or into Thursday. But even though it's not a hurricane anymore, you can still see there's a lot of isobars with that chart. It could be very windy, and it will be bringing a lot of moisture and a lot of rain. But where exactly? That is still open to some doubt. At the moment, it looks like western areas will see a bit of that rain coming in on Thursday, and we could also start to see the winds picking up as well. But for many, Thursday, again, looking dry and bright, certainly to start with. Just a question of how quickly this rain spreads in associated with that old storm. Now, it's not unusual for there to be this much uncertainty about the position of something like this at this stage. Because it's highly energetic, it affects the atmosphere, and it does create more uncertainty. But this low could drift to the north and maybe even bend back round towards Greenland. It could move more across central parts of the UK, or it could drive down to the southwest. And the exact position, intensity of the low will really have enough impact and effect on the exact weather that we see across the UK. It is uncertain at this stage, so the best thing to do is to keep up to date. Stay tuned to the forecast. There is the potential for a wet and windy spell, but details will be uncertain for the next couple of days at least. But as I say, keep up to date. That's the best message at this stage. Best way to do that is to follow us on social media, go to YouTube, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, or of course you can download our app or visit our website.